Main skin.
Main skin. I was thinking main skin.
I think it's main skin.
Måneskin. Manskin.
There's a what do you call it? It's not an umlaut across the A. It's a different.
Weird, there's squiggles and shit. I don't know what any of that stuff means.
It's very odd, yeah. Opening this week for Rammstein, it's Måneskin.
yeah, exactly. Now, we're joined by two guests today. We have Mike Seamus Reid from the Cookie and Cream podcast. He's back again. How you going, Mike?
Gentlemen and lady, how are we? Very good to see you. Thank you for having me back. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Our hosts keep dying. Like, I don't think that's a curse or anything, so don't be worried. But it's mostly heroin addiction. Yeah, yeah, mostly. And very special guest for the first time, Danielle Walker, hilarious comedian, who I almost pissed my pants watching on YouTube the other night. So,
hello. Sorry about that.
It had nothing to do with the comedy. I just drank a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, you should get that checked out.
Yeah. Weak bladder.
Incontinence is a problem.
Yeah. Hey, I'm living with it. I'm just, it's other people's problems. Yeah.
It's a good way to address your problems, isn't it? That's other people's problems.
Piss everywhere. Oh, don't slip
Sounds
on that.
like a you thing.
Yeah. Now, I did mention elephant abortions there in the intro, and I have to say that your elephant abortion bit that you have is fucking gold.
I picked the wrong animal before.
Yeah.
Is that a true animal fact?
That is a true animal fact. Lots of animals can do it. Kangaroos can do it. Heaps of other animals can do it. Yeah, they just can decide they don't want it anymore and then turn it off. Yeah. Kangaroos can also, they can just be like, oh, we're going through a drought, probably don't have a baby now, that'll die. And they just, halt the pregnancy until there's, a wet season and they're ready.
How hectic is that?
Yeah.
What?
I highly recommend jumping on YouTube and looking at Danielle's elephant abortion bit.
Yeah, I was going to say this is a good clickbait for
even if you don't find it funny, you'll still learn some
factual.
Facts.
You know what? It's factual and there's movements involved in it. There's a lot of tensing of the body, squeezing.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see it.
It's fucking great. It's great. That's it was such a left field turn when I'm watching the whole thing as well. It's just to go into this thing of, you can kind of see maybe 30% of the crowd just went, she said abortion. And now she's pretending to have one on stage.
It's a real divisive bit. Some people really they don't like the mention of an abortion or when you act it out on stage. They're just I don't know. Okay. Some people don't like.
Well, my eyes lit up. It's like, she said abortion. Wherever this is going, I'm in.
That's an incredible fact, though, about those animals. It's like they have a biologically natural built-in Control-Alt-Delete function.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And you were saying it's like they're pregnant for 2 years? So it's
elephants are pregnant for 2 years, whales forever.
And I don't want to ruin anything, but the whole thing of just 18 months down the track to being like, nah. It's really good, and that's just that's just one of many. Yeah, I really like it. So, thank you so much for coming on and discussing main skin.
I just looked it up actually. The A with the funny circle on top of it. Yeah. A sounds like the O in awe, so it's kind of
Måneskin.
That makes it worse. Okay. Well, they're Italian, so I don't know, but I think I don't know. We'll get into it.
Let's go with main skin.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go main skin because we're in fucking Australia. Now, the lyrics. Let's get into it. The intro. It says, "Put your loving hand out, baby, because I'm begging." There you go. Yep.
Boy, that cuts deep.
So this is because this song is it's a cover.
Yeah, it is. That's right. It's a Four Seasons cover.
Frankie Valli.
Okay, because I was like, have they changed the lyrics and what's happened?
No,
they have
a
little.
No. Oh, did they? Maybe it's something Italian. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they just added some stuff. But yeah, when he says put your loving hand out, it implies he's got a loving hand and a hating hand, maybe?
This hand's for hate.
Put your loving hand out today.
Yeah, he's used to just like, he gets slapped at random points. He's like, hate hands coming at me. Yeah.
Put that would hating be funny hand away.
That would be funny to have. One's just like always leather gloved, just ready for action.
The other one's silk.
Yeah, silk glove, leather glove. Hate hand, love hand. Yeah, the love hand's got weird stains and shit all over it. Yeah, I get that. Right. So he's begging here. The chorus, he says, I'm begging you, so put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging you, so put your loving hand out, darling.
More of the same?
Yeah, just...
variations on a theme?
Well, like I said earlier, this does cut quite deep. I feel like this is a recital of me every night with my wife in the bedroom. This is very real for me right now. I didn't know this was going to be such an emotional podcast.
I don't know why you want a hand, because, like, if there's hands, surely your hand does a better job.
Yeah, more practice.
Well, you would think, but I almost made the Paralympics this year.
Maybe the real lyric should have been. Maybe the real lyric should have been, "I'm begging you, so take your loving hand out, baby."
That would have been bad. The thing.
Oh, yeah.
If it was so fucking loving, would you have to beg for it so much? That's the question, isn't it?
Well, I think we'll find out in the verses. I hope we'll find out in the verse.
All right. Well, I'm sure they clarify. Here we go. The first verse. Riding high, when I was king, I played it hard and fast because I had everything. I walked away, you won me then, but easy come and easy go, and it would end. Oh, it's over. Well, that was a quick relationship, wasn't it?
Not very dedicated, is he?
Not at all. He was a king there for a second, and he's just gone, fuck it. It's done.
This reminds me of young men who go on the prowl at the clubs. You know what I mean? This is what this reminds me of. It's this is a man on the hunt.
Riding
is
high.
What this is.
The king. He's played it hard and fast, and then basically he's just gone, easy come, easy go. We're done here. The king is walked away from being the king of the relationship, apparently.
I'm almost thinking the begging is him begging for more ecstasy in the bathroom.
Is that because he's riding high?
I would believe so. It was probably retro night. Can't blame him.
He's on his bike, his bicycle on the way to the club.
Yeah, that's true. Well, if it's in Wollongong, then that's definitely what's happening.
Tuesday night, uni night.
Yeah, that's right. $3 vodka oranges. Fucking let's get lit. Verse 2. So anytime I bleed, you let me go. Yeah. Anytime I feed, you get me. What? You get me? No?
That's KNOW, no.
Right. Anytime I seek, you let me know. Oh, Bevo. Can I stop here? They've done the old fucking rhyme the same word with another word. You know what that means?
Let's bookmark
I need to set off the siren. All right. Remind me to come back to that.
Speaking of that, everyone's been asking me why we don't play the Zav's little bitch sting that he hasn't been here all the time. So let's get that in at some point today.
Simply because I forgot.
It's the best one too. Anyway, so bookmark this. Anyway, come back.
We'll come back.
But I have a little question.
Oh,
first.
Go.
I'm so sorry to tell you, I have not listened to the podcast before. I don't really listen that much to podcasts.
Yeah.
Unless they're about, plants or something.
Animals facts.
Yeah, something. Yeah. So sorry. But so we're talking about Måneskin and not the other people who've covered it, so Måneskin's version.
You can pay. Correct. It's all the same song. But
because it's 1001 songs we hate. I like some of the other versions. I gotta say.
Hey, liking the song has never stopped us shitting on it before.
Yeah.
I liked it. I just listened to the Frankie Valli one for the first time before. I only knew the Madcon one, and I really like it.
The Frankie Valli one can do no wrong.
Sick. He can do no wrong in my eyes.
I 100% agree. Because I went through like all of them when I listened to this, and then went, oh, well, let me listen to the other ones. I'm like, oh, the Frankie Valli one is the fucking best.
Yeah, it's great.
So good. Yeah.
But we'll talk about the sonics of it.
Yeah, these Italian fuckwits, we need to see what they're saying here. So
for now, we need to make fun of
thanks for filling me in.
No worries. But I planted that seed. Just let me go. I'm on my knees when I'm begging because I don't want to lose you. Hey, yeah, ra-ta-ta-ta-ta.
It's a Pokemon.
It is.
Rattata.
I don't know. Is that a Pokemon?
Yeah.
I don't fucking
little
know,
purple rat.
How much about Pokemon do you know, Danielle?
Yeah, I know Rat-tat, and it goes into like a blue rat or something. I don't know. One of the boys across the street used to have the cards.
Oh, right. I thought it was Danger Mouse.
All the boys across the street used to have the cards.
I used to talk to him about it so he'd let me swim in his pool.
Oh, it's a good trade-off.
It's a good way in.
Yeah. So how about that Pikachu, hey? All right, I'm just going to... What do you... It's got my towel. I'm just going to jump in quick.
You have to target his emotions. You have to really get to the heart of his
fastest way to a boy's pool is through his Mewtwo.
Pokemon decks.
And I'd also let him watch Five because he loved that boy band Five, and he had their like concert video.
What,
so
you had it or he had it?
He had it. He loved it. And if I watched that with him, we're allowed to go for a swim, and then we get a Nutella. A little Nutella. Little tiny Nutella.
So nice symbiotic relationship there.
Yeah,
it was good. I loved
it. Knowing Pokemon got you in the pool, Five got you pool and Nutella.
Yeah, big time.
Jesus Christ, you're on a good thing. Why'd you move?
Yeah, had to move to the country.
Yeah.
I need to try this on my wife. Just go through her Pokemon addiction and then offer Nutella. And maybe I won't have to beg so much.
A 5 VHS. Yeah. We have done a 5 song on this podcast before, so we know quite a lot about 5. More than anyone should know about 5. So he says straight up here, anytime I bleed, you let me go.
If I was holding someone and they started bleeding, probably let them go.
Profusely bleeding person, not giving you a hug. Just saying.
Would not
that's quite
pressure.
offensive to women on their periods, so...
It's not getting all over me, is it? Like, a period isn't like the fucking World War II.
No, but it depends, if maybe you... I don't know, just got out of the bath or something.
Would you prefer to be held onto, though, while you're...
Like, would you feel comfortable being held tightly while in that vulnerable position?
I don't want to be with anybody who wouldn't hug me.
Fair enough. What do we get to know when you have to watch him feed for some reason? He's saying here that anytime I feed, you get to know. What do I get to know? You get me, no.
That's what it says. This is very much like a Miss Guzzi.
Yeah, it is, 100%. And all I can tell is by the time we get to the end of this verse is that he has planted his seed, aka impregnated her, and now regrets everything in his life. And the ratata sounds like an Uzi or something going off.
That's a good interpretation.
Hey, I didn't write it. I'm just reading it.
I'm just interpreting.
I didn't know Frankie Valli back in the day was so fucking dark. That's just all I have to say. He seems so clean cut and
you haven't seen
gentlemanly.
The movie. He was with the mob.
Jersey Boys.
Yeah.
They were all with the mob.
Yeah. He was killing people.
Frankie Valli.
One would assume.
Yeah. Hitman and sing and dance man.
Yeah. Oh, what a night. Late September back in 1963. There I killed a man in Many times.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I was like, it's so obvious.
Sorry, I had nothing.
Absolutely. For ages.
It's like I can't take it any longer.
Sometimes, when you just like, you think of a thing and you're like, my brain will just finish the rest of it as I go. And you get to the end of the sentence, you're like, fuck, I've got nothing. So thank you
mate,
for,
we've done 220 episodes of this podcast. I know exactly what the fuck that means. Yeah. That's
Come on, brain, do your thing.
70% of it. That's why we have 4 people on here. So hopefully someone will finish it for you.
You can just say you forgot. That's what I do.
Just like, I forgot
you just
words.
get to the end of whatever and say, I forgot what I was going to say.
Then I found $5.
Start your little rap and then, I forgot the end.
Like,
Sorry about that.
It's really leading up to something cool.
You could just do what the Italians do, and if you get stuck, you just go, whatever the fuck.
Whatever the fuck.
Whatever the fuck. Hey, who's covering that Frankie Valli song? Måneskin? Hey, get the fuck out of here. Måneskin my fucking ass. Måneskin. Yeah, my fucking foreskin, asshole.
Verse 3. I need you to understand. Tried so hard to be your man. The kind of man you want in the end. Only then can I begin to live again. Right. So, that doesn't make any sense at all.
The sound of desperation in the morning.
Well, he's begging, I guess. There's a lot of begging here. Yeah, speaking in like concise sentences might work. Communication is key. That's what they say. Like these are all he's speaking in like half sentences. Spit it out. Spit it out, Frankie. Verse 4. This gets more confusing. An empty shell I used to be. The shadow of my life was hanging over me. A broken man that I don't know won't even stand the devil's dance to win my soul. Jesus Christ!
What's he done?
Can I be honest? I actually dig. I dig that portion of the song. I dig those lyrics right there. That's like actually decently put together and might have a much deeper meaning.
Yeah, but this isn't the same song that like 32 seconds ago said that he wants to watch you. I want to eat in front of you and I'm not going to hug you if you bleed.
You're right. It's almost as if halfway through, Måneskin handed the lyrics off to a AI program and said, "Can you finish it?"
Lyric generator.
That part's actually not in the Frankie Valli version, too.
I imagine not.
That's all Måneskin.
Yeah,
right.
Pure Moin.
So
that's one of mine.
How would you say? This is always curious when they say like dance with the devil, right? How do you think the devil would actually dance?
Like Shakira.
I can see that.
So like a
sexy, sultry sort of like hips moving and shaking.
But the devil is like a half man, half goat doing that.
Yeah, and goats, they got a thick ass.
They do. They do. And they eat like anything, like tin cans and shit.
Yeah, big
absolutely.
Time.
Yeah.
I'm picturing more like Michael Jackson.
Like real smooth walking.
Criminal. Yeah. I'd be into that.
Keeps doing that whole like where he leans forward heaps far and then comes back and then molests a kid.
Because he's got goat's legs. It's not impressive.
I am imagining it's a pretty sexy dance, and then suddenly, without warning, Lil Nas X comes down a pole and scares the shit out of him.
Holy shit!
And he stops abruptly.
I do like the idea of the devil dancing like Shakira much more than Michael Jackson. I'm sorry, Bevo.
No, I'll take that.
Yeah. Okay, the 5th verse, because what every song needs is 5 verses. What we doing? What we chasing? Why the bottom? Why the basement? Why we got good shit? Don't embrace it. Why the feel for the need to replace me? You're the wrong way track from the good. Oh, it's confusing. I want to paint a picture telling where we could be at, like a heart in the best way should. you can give it away. You had it and you took the pay, but I keep walking on, keep opening doors, keep hoping for now. The door is yours. Keep also home, because I don't want to live in a broken home, girl. I'm begging.
There's another double rhyme.
Yeah. Yep. So he's rhymed home with home here.
It sounds like this was just a one-take improv.
Yeah, in someone's second language.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like maybe he didn't know, like he thought maybe the other lyrics didn't completely describe the feelings he was trying to convey, and just sort of threw a whole bunch of shit at the wall and thought maybe that would work.
I'm not quite feeling that you're begging. You're not really getting the begging part.
I don't believe you, main skin. I don't believe you.
I know that you're doing Frankie Valli's song, but I think it needs a verse 5. So just you got 5 minutes, let's go.
Yeah, we all know Frankie never gets anything right the first time around. It takes 5 people to cover it before it gets done right. And
I feel like once the lyrics printed out from the AI generated machine, they looked at it and they said, "We're close, but now I need you to take it outside into the alley and give it to the meth head who's taking a dump."
Who's begging.
And then I think we can really get a closer here.
Yeah. It does sound like someone's literally lost their mind. Like, it's the ramblings of a madman, basically. He's talking about painting pictures and then, doors. The doors, I need a new door. Keep opening the doors.
Like,
all right.
How am I supposed to paint pictures without a bowl of soup? I don't know. Just finish the song.
Yeah, come on, mate. We're so close. Yeah, you insisted on the
We have
verse.
deadlines.
Yeah. Okay, so he rhymed home with home. So when this happens, we need to come up with a better word that rhymes with home. Something that would have been better than rhyming the same word with the same word. So
May I submit one?
Yeah. Oh, hey, go for it.
How about gnome?
Keep also home, because I don't want to live in a broken gnome.
Yeah, like in the garden.
Right, okay.
It's better than what the meth head gave them, I'm just saying.
Okay.
What if I don't want to be a rolling stone?
Well, see, that makes too much sense. You see?
Nice.
Now they would have went like, oh, they didn't write that.
Yeah.
How about this one? How about keep also home, because I don't want to live in a geodesic dome.
Well, who does, Bevo? So confusing.
That's the real question here.
That is a real question. Holy fucking shit, there's more lyrics. Here we go. They smash another chorus out. The bridge. How is there 5 verses before they get to a bridge? Like, what are we doing here? Christ.
This is like a Mars Volta song.
It is, I know. Yeah. Where's
Very
the saxophone
extensive
interlude? I'm fighting hard to hold my own. Just can't make it all alone. I'm holding on. I can't fall back. I'm just a calm bout to fade to black.
This is a long song.
Isn't really, is it? Like,
no, it's like 3 minutes, isn't it? Have you guys ever done a Meatloaf song? Surely this bit would take the whole podcast.
Yeah, we'd need a week. yeah, I know. The song is short. This is a short song.
Well,
they are rapping verses, aren't they?
They are.
Yes.
They're smashing those verses.
Exactly. Yeah, Danielle just nailed it, because I listened to it for the very first time earlier, and half of this is said very quickly.
They really take away from the nice feel of the song with the rapping.
Yeah, they took a nice song and they fucked it up. Yeah. Right.
Although,
I do think he could compete with Eminem on the Rap God track. So let's see where we go.
Well, we'll see. Maybe they'll have rap beef, Italian rap beef. It sounds like a meal.
Italian rap beef.
Yeah.
You fucking talking to me?
This is hot.
100%. This podcast is sponsored by Ghetto Bird Studio. Do you write music? Do you want people to hear it? Do you want your music to sound less shit than it does right now? If you answered yes to these questions, then you should record your music at Ghetto Bird Studio. We record all types of music: rap, rock, hip-hop, jazz fusion, metal, electro, even country. We can't promise that your music won't be shit, but we can promise to make it sound less shit. Here's a before and after.
Grab my body and spank my ass. Grab my body and spank my ass.
Contact us now at ghettobirdstudio.com.au.
Tell these haters. Non-stop music.
So, like we said, it was. That's all the lyrics. It was originally released in 1967 by Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. It was written by Bob Guardiola and Peggy Farina. Now,
Bob's the keyboard player in Four Seasons.
The Four Seasons, that's right. He's the backup singer, keyboardist. He produced and wrote most of their songs, and still to this day owns 50% of the Four Seasons brand. Old Bobby does.
Oh, that time.
How old are they? Sorry.
I didn't look that up. I'm gonna say heaps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heaps old. Yeah.
Remember when Donald Trump held a press conference at the Four Seasons and he got it wrong and he went to Four Seasons Landscaping?
Yeah.
It's somewhere in the
somewhere around there. Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Yeah. I like that they still fully committed to it and went, fuck it, let's
exactly.
do it, the landscaping.
That's why it's beautiful.
Yeah. So this guy owns 50% of the Four Seasons brand along with Frankie. Peggy, who he wrote it with, was part of the Angels, who released My Boyfriend's Back in 1963.
Yeah, and then changed their name, I think, to Chantels or something, because the Angels, the Australian Angels, took the Angels.
Oh, I thought it was the Hells Angels got involved.
So Peggy's behind No Way, Get Fuck Off.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm trying to say here.
Right, okay. That was all Peggy as well.
Peggy, yeah.
So, about this Måneskin band. Måneskin. They that's actually Danish for the word moonlight. Moonlight would have been better, easier to pronounce, but they went with the Måneskin.
I think that the Italian word for moonlight is way nicer anyway.
What's that?
Chiaro di luna. Isn't that nicer?
It's fucking heaps.
Like it's got the Luna bit in it. That's way cooler than Måneskin.
You're never going to confuse it with foreskin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Måneskin sounds like something you would have to bring to a bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
And the rabbi's there. Did anyone bring the Måneskin? Who brought the Måneskin?
I'm begging.
That's the name of the scissors they use. The scissors they use to cut the foreskin is called the Måneskin.
It does. Yeah, it's like my friend. He had this thing where when he would get an erection, he still had his foreskin, and he couldn't get it to come down over it. So he had to get an adult circumcision.
Too much foreskin.
That's the skin. Yeah, I would. Yeah. Well, no, it just wouldn't. It was too the foreskin was too tight and wouldn't come over the end. Jesus. So yeah. So he had to get an adult circumcision.
That sounds worse than.
How are you guys feeling?
Feel fantastic. Sounds like a hell of a time.
Because it feels like you sort of all got really tense, like you were feeling a pain yourselves.
I didn't enjoy it.
Well, I was quiet only because I was actually picturing his cock in my head.
Yeah.
It's almost I was imagining a boa constrictor wrapped in a burlap sack with a cable tie.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking of a penis. Just a penis.
Just a penis.
Yeah. I did mean sack, by the way, not sap, but, I'm fucking retarded, so that's fine.
Sap of the anaconda. So, the Måneskin, their members, D'Amelio David, Victoria DeAngelis, Thomas Ruggie, and Ethan Torchio They actually put the band together in high school in Rome. And the chick is like half Dutch, which is where they got they were just throwing words out there. Like, what do we call it? What do we call it? She's like, I don't know. In Dutch, moonlight is Måneskin. So, yep, that'll do. They recorded a cover of this in 2017. They recorded this and performed it on X Factor Italia, where they finished second.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is an X Factor band. Now, the reason all of a sudden it is so goddamn popular, TikTok.
TikTok.
This is
and
huge
that's probably why I thought it was long, because like I was so used to hearing it in 30-second bursts.
Yeah. yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That 3 minutes and 30 was just a lot to ask of me.
Yeah.
So is TikTok playing this version?
Yes. Yeah. So this version of it has gone viral on TikTok, apparently, even though it was from 2017.
So what are people doing on TikTok to this song? Like, why this?
I don't think there's dance moves.
I don't know if there's a specific one for this one. It's just it's sort of like a cover-all kind of. I can't remember.
General ass play, stuff like that. I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I'm old. I don't know what the TikTok thing is. I'm just reading what's written down. Fucking popular on TikTok.
It's like, dude, I'm just on this thing, but I don't pay attention.
It's like when Danielle asked me like the hard hitting questions, like, so how old is Frankie Valli? You're like, oh, I'm a fraud.
Yeah, sorry to keep treating you like you're my Google Home.
Yeah.
If only I was right next to some suppository of information that would tell me.
I don't. I have to. Remember, to power my internet, I have to throw cats into a furnace.
Yeah. I did this tight this week.
Yeah.
I'll tell you though, I've just looked it up because I am right next to all the world's information. Frankie Valli is 87 years old.
Oh, he's old as shit.
Very old.
May as well be 1,000.
Can I ask a dumb question? Is Frankie Valli still alive or no?
He is, yeah.
He is alive. Wow.
COVID's going to fucking get him. For sure.
Well, if not a mob hit.
Only 78 though.
Who's 78?
Bob Gaudio, the guy that wrote this one.
So he's going to, for sure, he's going to reap some of that sweet 100% of the 4 seasons soon.
Yeah.
Do you think it's weird, like, how when you're young, there's a big difference between being 8 and 27.
Yeah.
But when you're, like, in your 30s, there's not that much of an age difference between being 36 and 47. You're like, we're pretty similar. We can chat.
True. Do you
we
feel
can get
like
along.
You get to a certain age where you've just stopped in your head and it's like, I'm at this age now?
Yeah, mentally I'm 22 and I'm always going to be 22.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Isn't that Taylor Swift? I don't know about you, but mentally I'm 22.
Yeah. Me and T Swift have so much in common.
Yeah, T Swift and Danielle. They're like this. It's fucking tied up.
Brackets, mentally I'm 22.
Mentally I'm. Yeah, that is true. The only time that is weird is if it is an 8-year-old and a 27-year-old.
Or if mentally you're 8 and never stop.
But when you get old, that changes again. Because, like, with those two, the guy who's, like, 75, you go, like, he's fine. But the one who's 86, you're like, he's dead soon.
Just like, why is he still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
He's still one more hit in him.
Because the sooner he goes down, the sooner we get to that royalty-free music one day.
That's true. Someone will buy the publishing.
Open access.
Isn't that what they do? They sell the publishing gets auctioned off. This is how Michael Jackson ended up owning all the Beatles music.
Mm.
Yeah.
Funny story that. Ooh. Paul McCartney is talking to Michael Jackson and Paul's like, let me give you some industry advice. Get into publishing. And Michael's like, okay. And he bought all of Paul McCartney's shit.
So rough.
Because he couldn't afford it.
I wonder how much Paul was able to buy it all back for after old MJ went into liquidation for the 700th time.
That did happen. I don't know how much, but yeah, that happened.
Yeah. There's only so many monkeys you can own before you run out of money. They just eat through it, those things. So this the other big thing about this Måneskin is that they won the Eurovision Song Contest in 2021.
Huh. Wait, this won Eurovision?
Not this song. The band. They had a song called, get this, Zitti e Buoni.
Oh, that one came up on after this song played on my Spotify. That came up, and genuinely not bad. Pretty good.
It's a pretty good song. It's fully in Italian. I have no idea what they're talking about. It could be horrible. But
Zitti Buoni, easy.
Yeah, they won. So they won the Eurovision Song Contest. Old Malboy got the fucking got the arse, and old bloody Måneskin picked it up. Wait, did Jessica Malboy sing in this one?
Kate Miller-Heidke that year. This year
was it?
Yeah, last year.
She's still kicking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good on her. All right, it's produced by Lucio Fabbri. He's basically just like the Bob Rock of Italian music. Like he does like shit 80s and early 90s sounding rock music for people.
Yeah.
And if you Google him, he looks like a Bond villain. That's pretty fun. Other than that, I don't mind how this sounds. I think it sounds kind of cool. Like,
I kind of feel like the voice is the female version of Tones and I voice.
What, you don't like his voice?
Oh, it grates me. I do not like it, Sam. I am.
Can you do an impersonation of it?
Nah, that's more a Dan Southern thing.
Oh, you fucking dog. All right.
Save it.
Okay. Now, there isn't a video for this either.
No.
And the reason is, it's not meant to be popular. They didn't even know it was going to be popular until all of a sudden, randomly, enough people used it on TikTok that it became viral. So they haven't even gone and done a music video for it because it's like 5 years old.
Well, one's coming now.
You better believe
now. It's coming.
Lyric videos, which I like. I wonder if this is going to be the new thing. Is like you don't need to do a video; you just do a, No,
you have to have a video. It's about YouTube views.
Yeah,
you're crazy, Bevo. Crazy.
So, did they get to do Eurovision purely because this TikTok thing went viral again?
No, I don't think so. I think they were always going to be doing Eurovision as Italy's entry to it. They are very popular in Italy, so
okay.
They do have a following. They are popular there, but they were always doing it. It only just happened to coincide with the fact that they won it. And then an old song by them that they did for X Factor or whatever it was, just became viral on TikTok. It's bizarre to think. It's sort of like your the dude that did that song with Jason Derulo, the Josh 685 or whatever, the New Zealand kid. You know about this guy?
No.
He's like a little kid. He's like 16 years old. He just basically made a song on his laptop so it'd sound sick through his subwoofers of his car. And it just went viral on TikTok. And all of a sudden, he's like worth millions and millions of dollars and producing songs for people.
Crazy.
The world we live in right now. Shit.
That's it. But I did... I must have looked at the lyric video and just looked through the comments, and I found one, which is funny because it does mention the Pokemon aspect of it. And I went, I've got to talk about this because we joke constantly about the fact that I know nothing about Pokemon whatsoever. And we've always said we just should have a podcast where Bevo just tries to explain Pokemon to me.
It's one of those things I've noticed.
I get angry as it happens.
I think you're 2 years older than me. And like, I'm exactly the target market for Pokemon. I was the right age when it came out. And if you were 1 year above or 1 year below, you were just a bit indifferent.
I don't know, mate. I signed a record deal when I was 14. I was fucking touring the world, mate.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yep, well, I was catching the old Jigglypuff.
Yep. Yep. I was a washed-up musician by the time I was 19. Okay, now, it says, Kyle Valance, no relation to Holly, I don't think, said, I love how he incorporates an underrated Pokemon. And then someone replies, Ratata, I'm dying. And then he writes back, LMAOO. And then a lot of laughing emojis. And then someone else chimes in and says, hey, it can learn Hyperfang. Saddest Pokemon story ever is of the rivals Raticate dying before it was his first Pokemon he caught. See? Bevo's fucking enjoying the shit out of this. He's loving it. Everyone else is like, the fuck are you talking about?
I feel like I just witnessed.
Exactly. That's my fucking point, Bevo. That's my fucking point, mate. No one knows. No one knows about it, and no one gives a fuck.
Was the joke eradicate? What was the joke in
I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if that's a joke. He's laughing at it. I have no idea.
It's one of those things where even if I did try and explain to you, it would be just...
Can you please just try and explain it to me, but in like 15 seconds?
All right, okay. So you've got a rival in this game, and he's like... He's always cutting you off. Like, he's always one step ahead of you. But there's one part where you go to this, like, cemetery, and he's there already.
Do you have a main scan set list, Bevo?
And the Raticate that he had, he doesn't have anymore. So it's kind of heavily implied that it's dead, which is pretty rough. I do have a main skin set list. August 19th, 2021, which was just a bit over a week ago.
Oh, super fresh.
Yeah. At Park Kolibki, Gdynia, Poland. This is a 15-song set with one encore and a very surprising amount of covers, but we'll get to that. So my question to you guys, you are the band and you need to decide where to put Beggin in your set list, considering everything you know about the band and the success of the song.
Okay.
Encore.
Encore, you reckon?
Yeah.
You reckon the last song?
Yeah, encore, I reckon.
Okay, all right.
It's a bit older. They did it in 2007, did you say?
2017.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the second last song then of the set.
I like that. I'm going with Danielle. Second last.
That's probably a good guess. If because I can't guess that because it's been guessed, I'm going to say they decided to kind of nut up a little and take the bullet and say, we're going to put this thing right in the middle of the set. Like try to get a little bit of a peak going in the middle.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it's all downhill from there.
Can I do a second option, which I think somebody did for, was it Daryl Braithwaite? Did horses, and he opened and closed his set with it. So that is my second option.
Okay, so we're either going encore or encore and opening song.
Oh, I'm either going second last or encore and opening.
Okay, all right. This is heads bets.
Unfortunately, they played a 5th out of 15.
Oh.
Let me tell you the covers that they do, just out of interest. We got Bury a Friend by Billie Eilish. We got Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand. Somebody Told Me by The Killers. They do I Want to Be Your Dog by Iggy Pop and the Stooges. And then they do a song with Iggy Pop called I Want to Be Your Slave, which tells me that Iggy Pop has very, a very small imagination.
Yeah.
They also do Kiwi by Harry Styles.
I Want to Be. Yeah.
Things I Want to Be.
They did what?
Kiwi by Harry Styles.
They did a lot of covers in a 15-song set. Yeah.
So why does anyone watch this band? It's a karaoke group. I don't understand.
If it's what did you say? X Factor, was it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's where they got big. But
if you're a fan of X Factor bands, you're a fan of hearing bands do versions of more popular songs.
Sense. That does make sense. You are watching an entire show of covers.
This is true, but this is the problem I've always had with shows like this, whether it's X Factor or The Voice or whatever, because all these people are told, oh, wow, look at this, you're going to be so big. And then most of the time, 99% of the time, the artist realizes, oh, fuck, I can't write anything.
Yeah.
I'm a karaoke professional. I have no originality whatsoever. And they all float away into the ether, except for the 0.1%.
Corporate gigs for the rest of their lives.
You know what? I don't know what's worse, though. I'm only thinking about this now. I'm spitballing. But what's worse the artists of just like you can only do covers, and that's what you're watching on TV. Like that's what the TV show is, exactly how it is now, or a TV show where you have to listen to their original music. Because I don't give a
please no
fuck about their original music.
The thing that really bothers me, besides the fact that it's a career ruiner for a lot of bands and artists and everything, is that they're exposing all the people that watch these shows to the fact, or not the fact, that like the abbreviated version of all these songs. You only hear a verse and a chorus or whatever, and it's just like people are going to get
in real life.
Yeah. People are going to get so used to only hearing that snippet of a song that's going to become the new normal.
I don't have a problem with that. I'm saying 3 minutes is too long for a fucking song. Let's get this shit down to 1 minute 20. Like, I've got things to do, people to see. I'm wheeling and dealing out here. I don't have time for this 3 minutes. Just wrap it up in 1.5.
Just breeze it past my ears, and if it takes too long.
And then if I like it enough, I'll commission another 1.5 minutes out of you.
Fair enough. Yeah.
My respect level would go up so hard if these shows like The Voice, after they do, it's all the short sets where, like you said, it's the verse and the chorus, and that's pretty much it. But then toward the end, suddenly the host is like, anyway, here's King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and they fucking play for 2 hours at the end. Then I'm like, okay, worth it. Like that was, I'm going to sit here for the entire 2 hours. Beautiful.
It makes me wonder though, like behind the scenes, do they actually sing the whole song and then they edit it for TV? I've never been on the show or like,
That's exactly what they do, except for the finals, and then they play the whole song in the finals.
So they play the whole thing live in the studio, and then they cut it.
100%. Yeah, they just cut it down. 100%.
Sad.
Yeah. See, ain't nobody got time for it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, a little bit of legacy here, and then we'll get to the fun part. Okay, so the band has released 2 studio albums. Their first studio album in 2018 is called Il Ballo della Vita. Their second is Tetro di Ra, Volume 1.
More to come.
So, yeah, that's the new one. They've had singles that have topped the Italian and European music charts on various occasions. They've got 25 platinum and 5 gold certified singles in Europe, and have sold over 1 million records in Italy before Eurovision. So Måneskin became the first Italian band to reach the top 10 in the UK single chart. First ever. Yeah.
Shit.
Now, I'm going to get you to guess some of their net worths. Now, I'll tell you, the drummer, Ethan Torchio, is worth 2.5 million US.
Fuck.
I should also say that the net worths on the internet, they don't mean anything.
No, I know. Nothing. No.
Why? Yeah. What's your net worth?
But that's what makes it fun.
My net worth? I have no idea. I don't even know if I have one.
Can you please Google your net worth, Danielle?
I don't even know if I'd have one. Walker.
Well, tell us what yours is first.
Yeah, and then we'll see if it's right.
I need to type in comedian because it's bringing up the blog. There's a lady who's written this book about she hates grains. It's like a cookbook. And it's called Danielle Walker Against All Grains. She really hates grains.
Ride those coattails, Danielle. Ride them. You should be hashtagging grain hate and stuff all the time. Yeah.
I think. Oh no, I can't find me. It's got this other lady who did. Oh, actually, maybe I think my net worth. It says. I think is that me? I don't know. No, I don't think there's one for me.
Oh, yeah. Spewing.
But they're all. I have a friend, and his is like 2 million, and he's like, nah.
That's hateful.
No way. I'm renting.
Well, at 1.7.
Yeah. This is good fun, though. This is good fun. Thomas Raggi is worth 2 million. D'Amelio David, who is the singer, is worth 4 million. How much is Victoria De Angelis, the bass player, worth? Bevo?
$6 million.
All right. What do you reckon, Danielle?
7.5.
All right, Mike?
I'm going to go with an even 5 million.
She is worth 5 million.
Oh,
US,
shit.
Apparently, yeah. And now I'm going to say a lot of this is from basically being an Instagram influencer. If you follow, all of these people have like 1.2 million followers on Instagram, and then she has like 3 million followers on Instagram. And they're all unbelievably attractive people. Like, they're all basically European supermodels that are in a band. Yeah.
There's some strong cheekbones on that cover art there.
Yeah, you've got to know they're probably in the perfume business. There's probably scent of Måneskin.
Scent of man.
Yeah, there'd be perfume money.
What's that smell? Måneskin.
Måneskin. Måneskin.
It's Italian for man-skin.
Okay, let's get to the end of this and rate this shit.
Motherfuckers, this is it. Now it's time to rate this shit.
Okay, now, what are we going to rate it out of here? Skin? How much skin has been removed from your body, causing you to die? 10 being all of it, and 1 being just like sort of like a stub toe, and you grazed a bit off the end. It bled. You chucked the band-aid on it. You're all good. You're good.
Still died, but it fucking hurt.
So 10. You give this a 10 if you absolutely hate it. 10 is the worst. 1 is that you love it. All right, it's a very confusing rating system, but this is how it works. What do you give this out of 10, Mike?
Well, when I listened to it earlier, immediately, especially with the voice, it really was nails on a fucking chalkboard for me. So I'm gonna go a strong 8. It's not full hate. It's a strong 8.
You didn't like the start where he went, "Put your loving hand out, baby." That bit, you didn't feel that when he said that?
You're making me lean toward 9. I'm just saying.
Going up!
It's a strong 8.
What do you give it, Bevo?
Oh man, it's another crazy frog situation where I like the source material.
Wait, sorry, I'll stop you there. Sorry, Danielle. Bevo here. You know, remember the crazy frog?
Yeah, of course. I
Ringy
love
ding
the
ding,
crazy
bam,
frog.
bam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ding, ding,
Bevo.
ding, 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 ding,
There you
Yeah.
go. Bevo's basically the fucking president of the Crazy Frog fan club. This guy cannot get enough fucking Crazy Frog in his
Let me
life.
tell you some facts about the crazy frog.
He loves it.
Not
Loves
crazy, not a frog.
Not a frog, and not particularly crazy. But
Is he a toad?
no, apparently it's just the annoying thing. We have done this on a podcast before as well.
You got to go back and you'll find.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. When
Anyway.
when Danielle bothers to go back through our 200 episodes to find the Crazy Frog, just to learn something that she could Google. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Anyway.
what it's all about.
Anyway, so Bevo, big Crazy Frog fan. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is in Crazy Frog territory, is it?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I fucking love Frankie Valli and all the stuff he does.
Because I love that frog.
I fucking love Frog and Frankie Valli. But the voice is fucked. It's a fucko. It's a harmless pile of shit. So I'm going to give it 6.
6. All right. Hates it more than the frog. Fair enough. What do you give this out of 10, Danielle?
I think I'll give it like a 4 or a 5 because I feel quite neutral towards it. I don't really care.
One or the other.
Yeah, 5 is indifference. 5 is indifference.
I would say 5 then because I feel
Okay.
bad. I can't be mean. I don't want to say I don't like something because I don't like somebody's voice. Because if heaps of people like it, then it's just my preference, you know. And I never want to be mean to somebody just because I don't like their art. When
I feel like
maybe it's just not me.
You should fight to the death for your opinion.
Die on that hill.
Yeah.
My opinion is quite neutral.
Yeah.
I do not care.
I don't care. Hey, good on you. It's just like, you do what you do, Måneskin.
You've learnt more in this one podcast than we have in 200 episodes of bullying.
Yeah, that's pretty much true.
Good on you for staying neutral and not hurting anyone's feelings.
Yeah. Danielle, the Switzerland of this podcast. I give it a 3. I liked it. I thought it was good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And I didn't mind their other stuff either.
Yeah, no, I'm impressed. I'll go back.
Makes me want to learn Dutch.
For unrelated reasons.
100%, that is why. All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Mike. Appreciate it, mate.
Thanks for having me back, guys. I really appreciate being here, man. It's awesome.
Good fun. And Danielle, thank you so much for joining us. I hope this wasn't too traumatizing a situation. You had no idea what you're walking into, and I hope it didn't go through pear-shaped for you.
But what are you apologizing for? She does elephant abortion jokes.
Yeah. I got to find out how old Frankie Valli is. I didn't know I was going to find that out today. So
yeah, old as fuck.
Pretty old.
Now, tell people where they can find you, where they should hear you, watch you when we're not in a global pandemic and all of that fun stuff.
Oh, I'm very bad at socials because I'm never online. So if you type in, I actually don't know what my Instagram name is currently. It's either
Danielle Walker Comedy.
Yeah, okay, good. It's that. And if not, if you just Google Danielle Walker Comedian, then anything you need to know will come up.
Yeah.
And
if you find someone that hates grains, fucking get stuck into them.
And if you can find out Danielle's net worth, please write in.
Yeah.
Net worth at 1001songs.com.au.
Yeah, and we'll post it up. We'll just make sure it's on our website. Yeah.
But if you are a celiac, then, the other Danielle Walker's not too bad, I guess. She might help you out.
No, fuck her. Grains are awesome.
Racist against grains.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's nothing better than a grain.
What's a grain ever done to her?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she choked on one once. She's like, fuck you, grains. My life's work to bring you down. Yeah. All right, everybody else, get fucked. Bye.
See ya.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. No, not that guy. You, idiot. Need a favour. Do you reckon you could, subscribe, follow, and review 1001 Songs That Make You Want to Die wherever you get your podcasts? That'd be really good. Just, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, just do it there. And if you don't, then we'll have to assume that you hate orphans. Which would be terrible. But, obviously you don't. So why not just leave us a review. All right, do the right thing. Give back for once. You idiot.